and welcome to Crochet at My House. It's been a busy week. As you can see, I am wearing the jumper I finished last week. So you can see it looks quite nice on. I didn't think it looked the best on the hanger when I hung it up, but it looks quite nice on, I think. Also, I do apologise for any noise in this video. Everybody in my house is doing a little cleaning today, so it's a little noisy. Hopefully you won't hear too much of that. I have plenty to show, so I think I'll start with my works in progress. Starting with this. This is the rug, which you would have seen in Just Cream last week. I ran out of the old cream I had. It's not cream I could get again because it was some kind of vintage yarn. So I have added a sort of rainbow border. As you can see, it's getting massive. I will pop in a picture of how it's looking laying on the ground because I honestly can't show this whole thing on screen. It is getting that huge. Luckily there aren't too many rows left, so I won't have to keep doing weightlifting with my rug for too much longer. I think there's about 6 or so rows left. My other work in progress is in here. Now, I haven't worked on this much for a while, but I have found recently, if I'm out in the car, only in the front seat, not so much in the back, but if I'm in the car and I'm in the front seat, front passenger seat, I can crochet. And so I have been working on this. Now, I don't look at it the whole time, but because it is very simple, I don't have to look at it much. And I'm pretty good at crocheting without seeing what I'm doing, so that helps. So this is the handkerchief skirt I started ages ago. And if you don't remember, what you do is fold down the top corner like that, and you sew these edges together, and that makes the skirt. So it is getting there. This is only the first square though. I don't know how long it's going to take me. But what I'm going to do is once I've got the first square to the right size, I'm going to count how many rows I did and then repeat that with all 3 other squares, and eventually we'll get somewhere. Moving on, I have this massive bag. It's a B&M's bag, which is a sort of low price store here for all sorts of things, but it's nothing to do with what I've actually got. It's all charity shop finds, but it's just a nice big bag, so it holds all the stuff I got. And I think I'll start with clothing today. So this is the first thing. It's a lovely white dress with pretty blue flower pattern and really cute shoulder part there. And it's a longer dress. I will pop in a picture of it hanging up. I just really love this. And I know we're just about out of summer, but it'll do for next year. And the next clothing item I have is this sweet t-shirt dress. It's a little creased right now. Again, sorry for the noise, people are typing. But it's a little creased right now because it's been sitting in the bag and I have had it on. But it is a really nice t-shirt dress, and although it is fairly thin, it's actually pretty warm. So I think in at least the autumn I'll be able to wear this as long as I have a vest or something underneath. And it's got this cute detail on the front. So that's all of the clothing type items. Now everything else I got is more or less crochet related. I have, I think, one thing that isn't. but pretty much everything is. And I think I will start with this. This is a 5mm hook that was made in England, and I just got it out of a charity shop. I'm always using 5mm hooks because quite a few projects work well with that size hook, and I don't tend to do like the super thin stuff most of the time, so 5mm is great for me. And as I use so many 5mm, I sometimes end up not knowing where my 5mm is because it's in a different project, so having an extra spare I thought would be a good idea. And I've got some yarn, starting with this. It's Sirdar, I don't know how to say it. Snuggly, and it's Baby Bamboo DK, 50 grams. West Yorkshire, British design. Yes, and craftsmanship rusted by generations of hand knitters. And it has 1880 as the company's time on it. It's shade 131 and it has a colour name which is cream, and there's the price of it there, $4.65, and it's a really nice soft yarn, and it suggests you use a 4mm hook, and it is 80% bamboo, 20% wool. So it's a really nice yarn. Can't remember where that one was gone. I've got some Genie Denim Look Stylecraft in the colour Delta, which is shade number 9351. It is 80% cotton, 40% premium acrylic, and it's a really nice dark denim colour, and it has a really great feel to it. Oh, how many grams? 100 grams. So 4 of those. Another 4 of basically the same thing, but this one has a different colour, which is Memphis, and the shade number is 9350. And another nice denim colour, much lighter this time. We have a variegated ball of kind of purples, reds, just a bit of green in there, a bit of blue. This is a Aldi's yarn, but it was gotten from a charity shop, I think. So it's 80% acrylic, 20% wool, if I remember correctly, and I believe this is a 200 gram ball, roughly. It's a nice yarn, nice colour. I've had that colour before, I think. And the last yarn is here. As you can see, this one has been used at some point by whoever had it. It is a King Cole brand yarn. It says OPM. I think I'm saying that right. Okay. Pattern. Shade is lilac wine, and the number is 1393. It is 54% cotton, 42% premium acrylic, and 4% polyester. And if you look at it, it does have different weights kind of going on. Like there's this thicker fuzzy part, then there's this smooth thin part. So I don't know what that would be like to work up. I've never really worked with a yarn that varies in thickness quite so much, but I could give it a go at some point if I want to use it. I have a couple of books, and I'll start with the book that I mentioned that wasn't crochet. This is Silk Painted Greeting Cards, and it has a bunch of pictures and things inside about doing the stuff. And I have actually done silk painting before. I have a bunch of bits and pieces for silk painting in the house. But I just thought it was really interesting and it had some cute ideas in it. So I got that. And it wasn't expensive either. It's a nice little book. Then the next two are crochet. Now I again got these in the charity shop. This one's Molly Makes Crochet Project Book. 22 patterns inside. And you can see quite a lot of them on the front. You've got little fruits that you can make with amigurumi. You have a boho vibe thing. I'm not really 100% sure what would you call one of those. It says it's a shrug. It's kind of an interesting shape. I don't think I would make it. But I suppose it looks cute and appeals to some people. And we have some ideas here for flowers. They've used it in a wreath, they've used it in bunting, and they've even put it on the shoulder of the sleeve. We have a cute blanket. We have the unicorn. Oh. A bag. I think everything in this book is quite bright. Like some wall decorations here. We have a cushion with kind of triangles and lines on it. Got a little nappy cover and hat set for a baby. Got a pot holder. And that's everything. There's a bunch of how-to at the back. So that's a nice little book. There's a close-up of the front. The next book is right here. This is a Crochet Now. And I mainly got it for one pattern. And I don't think I'll go through every page in here. But I could show a couple of them. So there's a shawl. There's this blanket I thought was quite nice. Mainly what I got it for was this jumper. I really love the pattern. There is a funny peacock. Its body is bigger than its tail for some reason. Unusual considering their tails usually bigger. Just a blanket there. Little girl's cardigan, so sweet. Another shawl. Some mittens. And there's a bean cushions. There are a couple of other things in here. As you can see, there's this hat, a baby cozy thing, and here you can see there's little robots. So I just thought it was kind of a nice magazine. My very last thing is this bag. Absolutely loving this bag. Okay, so it's got these big pockets on the front. Massive pockets. Great for putting in small pattern books and notepads, anything like that. I currently have this in here, which I also got. This I actually got out of the works. It's just a simple pencil case, but it goes in there and you can't even see it at the top of the pocket. It's down in there. This bag I got from a charity shop, of course. I just really love this bag. On the back, it has this big zipper pocket. As you can see, nice big pocket, and it is perfect for a full-size pattern like that. Like, you can quite literally put it in that way. So if you've got big pattern books and just like to keep your patterns flat, that pocket's good for you. And then inside, there's all this space, absolutely huge. And there is one pocket inside here, which is good for little pieces. And I've actually had that whole rug inside here and zipped shut. So you know this is a really, really big bag. And I saw it in one of the shops, and I was actually looking at other things, and I had a little oopsie. I spilled some juice on their floor, totally by accident. They cleaned it up, and as I was wandering around, I realised I had quite a lot in my hands, and I was thinking I might need to get a bag or something. And I saw this, and like, it totally worked for carrying the shopping that I got that day, but it also is just absolutely awesome. Shopping bag, not shopping bag, project bag. I just mentioned that I used it for the shopping. It's an absolutely awesome crochet bag, and I love it. It's even a nice colour as well, and it does have this on it. It says Whirlwind on this little patch. So I'm guessing that's maybe the company that made it. Never heard of it before, and I haven't actually tried to look it up either. Probably should have, but I didn't. So I love that bag. And so my question today is, what kind of project bag do you like? Do you like the kind with nice zipper? Do you prefer it to be nice and open and no closure? Do you like a stud closure? Or even a cinch shut bag? I would be really interested to know what you like. I happen to like zip shut bags, and I think cinch shut bags the most from what I make, but I'd be interested to know what you're into. So remember, and like, comment, subscribe, and ring the bell for notifications every time I put up a video.